Alrighty, we'll see how this goes. I've done this many ways before. I just put it on live, and this right here I learned from my cousin will break the tarnish on copper. I'm not sure if it's the capsaicin. I would say it's the capsaicin in the hot sauce. I'm not really sure, but I know that the vinegar ain't strong enough to break down the tarnish on copper. I got water in one of these just so that way I can stop the reaction of the hot sauce from making it too clean, and then one that I can just stick some hot sauce in. You can put this on with a rag. You can drip this stuff and let it drip down and do designs that way. I am going to take and find a soft paintbrush. I also got a washcloth here. It's wet and dry towel. Usually I'll do this in the kitchen where I have water. That way if I get it on here, like let's say, for example, when I drip it on there, that way I can rinse it off real quick. And what ends up happening is it's tarnished here, and then wherever the drip is, it's clean. Little circus music. See what I mean? How to just take the tarnish off like that. And I am absolutely not trying to make any kind of design. I'm just messing around, showing you guys how this works. Why not? I done got through changing around some plants and stuff. I bought some plants that normally are outside in the springtime into the house. So that way I got the springtime in the house. And letting all this cooped up stuff get to me. Yeah, I don't really like the way it's turned. That's okay. That's the one thing about it. Tarnish to build back up on it, and then you can do it over if you want. Let's see here. But if you see what I mean, if you have this in better light, see how you see a little bit of gold, a little bit of green, a little bit of blue. That's some of the older tarnish that's in there. The tan colors, and then of course the straight copper colors from where I just stripped some of the stuff from the copper water bottle. Oh, and when buying these copper water bottles, I suggest you get one. This would not be doable if this thing had a coating on it. Some of these things are coated. This one is completely just straight copper, no coating. You know, there's no lacquer on the inside. As you can see, I need to clean this. It's a bit tarnished. But the good thing is copper, when it comes into contact with bacteria or whatever in the water, it kills it. But that's just one of them little things that you can do. Like I said, you can always do the drip thing. Whee! Yeah. There you go. There's something you can do with your board. You can write stuff on it, of course. That's what I started out doing, writing things on it. There you go, man. Make your own one-of-a-kind designer. And there we go. That's very random. But like I said, it's also, well, I don't know about now. There's so much zinc on pennies, but I know as far as copper pennies, it was always, it's a good way to strip it clean. See, this will show you, watch how quick this works. You see that? Dun, 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 dun. Hey man, I better watch the songs I'm humming. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Yeah, we painted it like this. But this will show you, watch. Rinse it around the water a little bit. You see? See how clean that made that? That's how quick that stuff works. Just put it right along this whole thing here. So you can see it already stripping it off. And I'm not going to count that. You can count if you want. There's still a little bit left up in this upper quadrant over here. But basically, you can see what I mean. See? Works very well. Of course, I would suggest rinsing that before you put it back on here, unless you want your water to be a little bit hot. But there you go. There's your Mr. Science Dana's board teaching you stuff thing of the day. Peace and love, y'all.